few commentators have said they came here for the videos and stayed for the comments, and I've often wanted to do some comments videos, and that's what this is. So I'm just going to post a few comments up on the screen and read them out because I thought they were interesting. And this is comments from the video called "Are Police Dangerous?" John Grant says, "In my previous job I had to liaise with police from different parts of the country. Later, because of my security clearance, I worked in police stations. I have to tell you that, with a few exceptions, police officers of all ranks are extremely dangerous. I had 25 years experience in these two roles alone. If you have to call the police, it should be the very last resort. You should not trust them. They only become police officers because they want power over others. Full stop." Callus Saxon says, "Yep, my dad joined the Met in 1985, worked on the TSG as a sergeant in the 90s, left 4 years ago as a chief inspector. They think the uniform makes them special. He thought he could treat me like one of his Joes at work, but I wouldn't jump when he said so. We clashed many times. I first knocked him clean out with one punch when I was 17 after he punched me in the back of the head as I left the house and shut the door, the pussy. Got him to come out because his brand new Bandit 600 was parked on a 3-foot ledge. A few months back, he got lippy and walked at me like he was going to get lemon, so he got head-butted and backed right off, and he said, 'Call the police,' to my mum. She didn't. She knows he had it coming, as I've told her the only reason I haven't slapped him silly in the past few years is because of her. He knows his place now, and it's about time the people showed these pigs who's boss." BW Capture says, "That one officer actually suggested that the politicians have or need the people's consent to pass laws. That's the funniest and dumbest thing I have heard." Sagefield says, "They are too thick to give an answer. I bet they have never given these issues a second thought. That is part of what makes them dangerous. There is no other job that carries so much power, yet requires so little intellect." Marie Teabag says, "Oh, for God's sake, this is Britain, not Nazi Germany. These are British police, not stormtroopers. All the narrator has to do is follow the COVID guidelines, and then he doesn't need to be frightened." Clearly Marie Teabag hasn't got a clue what I was on about. Joe Stewart says, "Yes, they are dangerous. They are a standing army for the government. The evidence against them is mounting each day. Within the oath they each swore, the words are, upholding fundamental human rights. How many, especially in the Met Police and many other major cities, are breaching that oath currently?" Kaz22 says, "I would have loved for just one member of the police force to respond to thieves stealing my entire belongings from the secure storage during the first lockdown, while I tried to physically stop them. 999 was a waste of time. They didn't even respond. I should have said someone was breaking the COVID rules, and then van loads of them would have arrived." And finally from Dancing Jim, "Huge generalization. It may well be true for a large number, but they aren't all like that. My friend became an officer mainly because he needed work and saw an opportunity open up for him. He isn't like you describe at all, and would be what most would consider a middle-class left-wing Guardian reader who is not violent and is against the Tory government." That's all, folks. Till next time.